Don't you love perspective? It's great. You can make yourself think that you look a certain way. You can convince yourself that, don't look too bad, face is okay. But in reality, when that perspective changes to the spotlight of everybody else and, normal, not, manipulating perspective, that's when things start to hit home. Now, hi everyone. This video is long overdue. Now, for anyone who maybe still be on, like, sticking around on this channel, so like, perspective, see, this wasn't there a minute ago. But for anybody who was watching any previous videos on this channel, you may recall last year, well, earlier on in this year, I'd made a very bold statement about how I was going to lose a lot of weight for an America trip that I was going on and saving up for. Funny thing about that, maybe about 2-3 weeks, maybe a month at max after making that video, or maybe even 2 months, because I know I did slack quite a bit with with making videos, and I told myself I was going to do it, and I didn't. But I was doing okay with the dieting. It was going all right. It wasn't perfect, but it was good. And then about a month, maybe 2, I'm really rubbish with dates. This pillock goes ahead and falls down the last step in her house, literally the last step, breaks her ankle in 3 places, dislocates it and tears every single ligament and snaps it all off 1 step. And basically that put me out of action for quite a while. I had surgery, everything was messed up, and if we can get the camera moved ever so slightly, because this is going to be difficult to do, because I wasn't prepared. Wait, we're doing sock. Yes. And I now have a very hefty scar to show for it. Now, obviously, as you can imagine, perspective. As you can imagine, that obviously put me out of action for quite a while, and I was pretty much bedbound for maybe a month or 2. And it made the whole thing of, shit, am I going to be able to actually make this America trip a thing? And if I'm quite honest, that was like the most intense month/2 months of my life so far. With the pain, the recovery, the whole, I've saved up for a year to go on this holiday, and now I might not be able to go. The whole weight thing just kind of stopped occurring to me. Now, obviously, when you've got something that big going on, losing weight isn't going to be a priority. Now, obviously, bedbound, not much is going to happen anyway. But dieting-wise, I was actually still doing okay, because without moving around and not working, I wasn't hungry, or as hungry, so I wasn't really eating, which is great. But then, after a good couple of weeks, I started getting bored, I started getting angry, I started getting really depressed, because I was completely non-weight bearing. I wasn't allowed to do a thing with how bad this injury was. If we had to go anywhere, I was in the wheelchair, because obviously because of my weight, walking on crutches on one leg, it hurt a lot. Now, I did try it here and there, but for long distances and trips, I had to take the wheelchair, and you have no idea, it was just soul crushing. Now, obviously, there are people out there far worse than me, so please, I don't want a pity party, this isn't one of them videos. But for me personally, someone who is very, very able in a day-to-day life, going from that to being very not able, it's not a happy place, let's just say that much. But basically, long story short, I ended up getting my cast off 4 days before going to America. I had 4 days to learn how to walk. I had one of those big boots around my foot, and I managed to go. It was great. It wasn't the same holiday it was supposed to be, but it was great. And now, because of I don't want to say let down, because it wasn't, but because of the disappointment of last year, I'm going again next year. Well, when I say last year, I mean September just gone. When I say next year, I mean 2017. It's that awkward time of the year where everything's up and down, but I'm basically going again in 2017 now. I'm currently in a new job. I was a waitress and I was very active. I now have a desk job. I'm not active, and as you can see, I've gotten a lot fatter. My middle is officially larger than my chest, and obviously that is not good health-wise. And something I've just noticed as well, I'm currently recording on my phone. It hasn't got much memory, I've got about 5 minutes left for this video before I run out of space, so I'm basically going to get to it. This is the gross part where I take off my shirt. Now, I'm fine with this, but obviously, and to be fair, when I watch weight loss videos, I like it when people are more, I don't want to say honest, but more open, because you can compare yourself to them a lot more. I feel that way, and that's why I'm more than happy to take mine off. Now, bear in mind, I'm a very fatty person, so if you don't like grossness, look away now, but I don't give a shit. Sorry for swearing, but I don't give a shit. Now, I'm currently wearing a sports bra. It's the only one that I own at the moment that slightly fits, but it's still incredibly tight. So it's going to make things look even more gross than they normally are. So what we're going to do, we're just going to do some quick body shots, some quick measurements, and if I've got time, we'll go through goals, but if not, I will cover that in the next video because I'm running out of time. So let's get naked. Okay. Let's get naked now. Again, this sports bra does not fit, but it does make my boobs look slightly bigger than they actually are. We're going to uncuff the belly. The absolute monster that was not this big last video I made, but obviously with everything going on has become absolutely huge. Now I'm going to move a bit closer, but look at that jiggle. Look at the jiggle. That's not a healthy jiggle. Obviously I weigh about 2 people right now, and we'll do some proper shots. So front shots, arms have gotten obviously even bigger, which is not a great thing. And you know what, we'll do hair back because you can see better then. Front shot, side shot, you can see just how tight the sports bra is. It's actually digging into my ribs and hurting quite bad. I've got a lot of back fat which needs getting rid of, a lot of belly fat, which again, to be fair, I've always had lower belly fat, but this is recent. This is definitely recent, and it makes me feel pregnant. And I'm definitely not pregnant, but it makes me feel pregnant. It's just depressing because I've never had this. I've always had fat, but I've never had this extra bit. Like this, it's not even much, it's like an inch or 2 extra, like that way, but I know how much weight I have gained. Now, I can't weigh myself this video because I don't know where the scales are. They are downstairs somewhere, but I'm guessing I'm about 18.5 stone at the moment. I was about 17-ish last time, don't remember, but we'll carry on anyway. So obviously a lot of extra weight needs going there. Very, very large apron. You can see where my hips are there, that's just disgusting. We'll do back shots. I can't really see how you can see this, but back shots. There we go. Another side shot. And that's how much the fat, but you know what, there we go. That's how much the fat is piling over this bra because of how bad of a state I've let myself get into. This is all entirely self-inflicted. This is no one else's fault apart from mine. Side shot. And front shot. And this bloody fucking sports bra is so tight. And you know what? My boobs aren't even big. I've just got a lot of chest fat. And all that chest fat is pushing on the boobs. So before we run out of time, let's do some really quick measurements. If this tape's even big enough. Don't know whether it will be at the moment. We're going to go with inches because inches is what I work best with. Okay, my chest is currently at 52 inches for my chest. For my waist, we're going to go from the fat fold because technically that is the thinnest part on my body and I don't want to like go there. We're going to go right in the fat fold because when I do eventually have a waist, that's where it'll be, hopefully. Depends what gravity decides to do for me. And we are fully breathing out. Okay, chest, waist, 48 inches. Running very low on time, so I'm going to have to speed this up. Hips, we're going to go the widest parts, that'll be around my belly. And the tape actually isn't big enough, so we'll go from there. I'd say that's an extra 2 inches. This measuring tape is 55, so we'll say 57 inches for my hips. Okay, arms, super duper quick. She says super duper quick and then takes forever. Arms are currently 17 inches. I think that's roughly what they were last time. I don't remember. And then thighs, last one that I'm actually going to be concentrating on. We have 32 inches. Now, as I said, they're the main measurements I'm going to be focusing on. I've got a lot of weight to lose, a lot of stuff to do, but hopefully tomorrow or the day after, I'm going to do a proper video. This is just my introduction one. I wanted to do it while I had a free house. And, oh, really quick as well, another reason I've been putting this off is because I don't like doing this when my life is unorganised. And I've been trying to clean my room, get it all organised for ages. Finally done it. We'll go a real quick tour. Got the sewing area, the shelf of awesomeness, the console setup area, lovely comfy bed, the weird little dog who just smells constantly. I actually have a place for my clothes. I am Slytherin scum, as you can tell. Those clothes are the only thing that aren't sorted out at the moment, but they're my boyfriend's, so he needs to go through them. And last but not least, Snake, lovely Snake, and his little house. So yeah, that is me. Welcome to my Watch Me Shrink journey. I hope that you guys follow me and that I can actually prove myself this time, because I always say I'm gonna and never do. So thank you for watching. Next couple of days I'll try and do a better video, but I was really in the mood to do this, like right now, to give me inspiration. So please link me to your videos. I would love to see them. I want to share in as many people's journeys as possible, and I have literally 20 seconds left of my recording time. So send me messages, like, comment, subscribe, do whatever, or don't. Just follow, like, whenever you fancy, and I will see you all later. Bye now.